What's going on, people? Welcome to the LV Live show. I'm LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Once again, I want to thank all the new subscribers for coming by to my channel, man. It is truly, truly appreciated, right? So the Knicks lose a heartbreaker tonight in the Garden to the Clippers, 134 to 128. Crazy roller coaster game. This game was like an emotional game. Like, this is exactly how you feel about the Knicks. The ups and downs. You think they're going to win, they don't win. They're getting blown out, then they come back, right? But it was the return of Jalen Brunson, which was so exciting today, and he returned with a bang. He had 41 points tonight, huge for Jalen Brunson, unstoppable. Randle was big tonight, he had 28 points, but we could not stop. Of course, the two All-Stars, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, they both had 30 apiece. Kawhi actually had 35. Paul George had 30. And Norman Powell, who was once with the Toronto Raptors, who I always liked his game out there in Toronto, is with the Clippers. He had 24 off the bench. Stars came out to play tonight, pretty much, right? But with all that being said, the one star that didn't show up was R.J. Barrett. And that's what hurt us in the game. Let's go to the highlights, people. Listen, this was a game, right? Checking out the highlights here. This is a game in which the Knicks were struggling the whole game, right? From beginning to end. And as I'm watching the game, I'm realizing I forgot how many people the Clippers had on this team. I mean, seasoned pros, guys that know how to win, guys that been in winning places. Like I said, Norman Powell, he was with Toronto with Kawhi Leonard when they won a championship. Of course, we know Paul George, man, the amount of, what he did in Indiana, how great of a player he was there. He still is a great player. You have guys like Nicholas Batum, right? He's a great wing player, solid pro. Of course, you got one of the Morris twins over there, solid pro. Then you got Reggie Jackson, another solid pro. They're an elite squad, man. I mean, listen, without their injuries, they're primed and ready to go. I mean, they have it all. The Clippers do. They have two guards, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, that could do it all, right? They could defend and they could score. They can get their shot, whatever they want. And that's pretty much what the ball game was. The Knicks just couldn't stop them. They couldn't do nothing with them at all. At all. They just couldn't. The game was like the Knicks were down by 5, then they were down by 8. And at one point, they was down by 17. Like, the Clippers just would not let go of that lead. They just couldn't. But then the fourth quarter comes. The second unit comes in with Obi and the crew. McBride's starting to knock down shots. Obi's hitting big-time threes. Then Ihart's coming off the bench. You got to love his aggressiveness. He's just great at the rim. He had 11 boards tonight. He had a big block right there, as you see, on Powell trying to dunk it on him, right? Then you had guys like, IQ was playing well, right? He was hitting big-time threes. That unit came in and pretty much got the Knicks back in the game, and then Jalen Brunson took over from it, right? Coming down the lane, hitting the floater, hitting threes, just making great plays. Hitting Ihart with a nice pass coming through the hole. He's slamming it. The Knicks were there. Jalen Brunson's floater puts him up by 3. That's it. Figured the Knicks got it. Then they come down. Clippers miss a shot. Scramble for the ball. They swing the ball to Nicholas Batum. Ihart closes out too late, and bang! 3-pointer goes into overtime. And honestly, once I knew we were going into overtime, I knew we were done. We were gassed, right? Because we had to fight so hard to get back into that game. It was a perfect game to win, a perfect statement game. But, the Clippers just got too much firepower. Like I said, their lineup is elite, guys. Elite. They are primed and ready to make a run. As long as they got to do is keep guys healthy. You forget the type of players they have over there. Oh, and also, too, a guy that didn't play today was John Wall. He's on the bench. So that goes to show the type of lineup that they have. Just a lot of seasoned pros, man. Guys that just know how to win. They played a lot of winning basketball over there. So guys know how to close out games. They know how to win. And that's what happened in the fourth quarter. But, I still, I love the Knicks fight. I love what I saw tonight out of Grimes. Grimes did good. I mean, he fouled out, but look who he's checking tonight. So, of course, he was going to get in some foul trouble because the times he was checking Paul George and the times he was checking Kawhi Leonard. I mean, he was trying to do the best he can. He's our best wing defender. So, like I said, he was trying to do his best, but he was hitting big-time shots. But who I'm really disappointed in is RJ. You can't have games like this where you go 6 for 21 and only 14 points. Because to me, that's the ball game. That's the ball game. Our two stars came to play. Randle had 28, Brunson had 41. Their two stars came to play. Kawhi had 35, Paul George had 30. But you add on Norman Powell coming up the bench with 24. That's an extra 10 points right there to RJ's 14. Whereas to me, RJ should have had the 24. You got to come up in big-time moments, man. You got to help out. You got to produce. You can't be having these games where you're just not playing well. That can't happen. And I get it. It's the NBA. It's the league. It's tough. I understand. But listen, man, you got the bag now. You got the bag. So now it's no more excuses. You got to come ready to play, man. You have to. You got to come. You got to play better. You have to play better. And he's been struggling, guys. He has been. That really, really hurt the Knicks tonight. It truly, truly did. It really, really did. And it was a tough loss, But, hey, man, you're going to have some games like this. The Knicks are now 3-6 in overtime games this year out of the 9 overtime games. So we got to pick it up. But here's the thing. We got tomorrow to do it, right? So tomorrow's the time to do it. So all we got to do is just kind of get ready for tomorrow, forget about this game, and get ready to knock the Sixers off tomorrow. All right? But listen, that's my show. I'm LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, people, right? Also, too, please leave comments. If you come by to my show, please subscribe. All right, I'm LV Live, and that's my show, and I'm out. Peace.